we here making history, man, in the SSG warehouse. Y'all see it first in the world ever, 2023. 1,000 horsepower HellCat motor stuffed into a 23 Jeep Grand Wagoner with all the oohs in the eyes. Y'all know this that joint with the oohs in the eyes, done by him. That guy right there himself, 93V hands on. So, I want to give y'all a quick update on the motor, because y'all want to know a lot of things. I already know for a fact y'all want to know, did you have problems getting the motor in? Did the motor do, woo. So, on some real, yeah, the motor was not easy putting in. It wasn't too bad, but it was not as easy as it was putting in an LS motor. So, you know, we do LS motors all day, so it wasn't as easy as putting an LS motor. There's a lot of differences with this wiring harness and the computer and everything, but this is the computer for this motor. So we got that buttoned up in place. Everything nice and neat right there. The motor nice and neat. We got the transmissions here. So this is the transmission that come out of this Jeep. This is a transmission that's going in this Jeep. It's a built transmission with a Circle D torque converter on it. So it's gonna be nice and neat, gang. Everything gonna be right. 6-lug Wagoner, 4x4. Everything gonna go, man. Right now, I just finished getting the motor buckled down. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna be able to put the air compressor back on. Once I put the AC compressor on, I can finish up the plumbing. I already put the supercharger reservoir in place. And the crazy part, the car already had a bracket for it. This is exactly what it's supposed to be. The hoses is routed in the right spot because I use the same hoses off of this motor. So everything that was on this motor, I left on this motor. Got an all catch can. If you know, you know. We got a super damper. Y'all know what that is. The lower pulley. We got an upper pulley. It's called Hellraiser. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that high performance junk. And man, I know for a fact we got big injectors. The computer is tuned by HP tuners, so we don't have to worry about nothing crazy like that part. The motor gonna be ready to go. Right here we have an oil cooler. Don't mind them toes. We got the oil cooler right here. And so basically my next steps is getting the radiator and everything else plug and play. Once I get the radiator and stuff in, I get to plug up the fans and everything. I hook up the AC lines back up, because right now the AC is disconnected. This is the main harness that plugs the engine harness to the car, and that joker goes back there. So we finna see right now too, is that gonna work? Where's that? Girl, chill out, girl. Yeah, nah, we're gonna see if that junk gonna work. But it's some more things I want to show y'all under the truck. But for now, know that we got some wiring harness things to do, and we got some fuse box things. But the cool thing about these Dodges is they show you which, even though this harness came out for another vehicle, it say 7. That one got the 7. We got all the numbers. So each wire is numbered, so you know where to put it. So that's kind of helpful. That's the only thing. One thing I know for a fact, Dodge, they made it hard for the exhaust, man. So I got an exhaust flange I can show y'all, but I'm not sure where I put that joint. Okay, so here we go, right here. This is how the exhaust is set up. This is how, the screw for the exhaust. So when you're trying to take the manifold, the bolt coming out the bottom, and this is 23. I already had trouble getting these out. So imagine in 2028, if somebody trying to do that, or 2035, when these Jeeps is really gonna need some type of maintenance, boy, you're gonna have trouble. So I can give y'all a life hack right now. All you need to do is get you a 17mm wrench, and before you even attempt to take the bolt out, go ahead and slide that bad boy over this way. Because if you don't, as soon as you spin it, this baby just gonna spin and knock all this out. So that's just a life hack 1-on-1, man, with any really like HellCat or I don't even think, see, I don't remember Corey motor having this on the exhaust. So, then again, we might have unbolted the exhaust in a different spot. No, as a matter of fact, Corey car had headers on it. So it wasn't the factory headers in the first place. So they probably been got rid of that. So I didn't have that problem earlier, but I did come across that problem during this build. So yeah, that was one of the hard problems. I don't want to spend too long talking about that. Other than that, y'all, we didn't have really too much problems. We had a little issue with clearance between the oil pan and the front differential, but we got that all ironed out. The differential bolted up. So now we finna go ahead and start focusing on the transmission. But before we can do the transmission, we gotta get the heater core hoses right. So we got a spot here for them. But y'all see these hoses, they go there, but they don't really go there. So we gotta, you know, that's some simple minor stuff. It's not really a lot of pressure running through there. So we should be cool right there. And once we're done with that, we just, like I said, gotta put the radiator in. And I gotta do the gas lines. So the gas lines is 100% different from this motor because they coming from this side. The gas line coming from this side right here and basically going down way towards the back. I'm gonna have to cut it short and actually connect it with this gas line. And I know for a fact that fuel pump is gonna be good enough to run this motor. Although I'm not sure if they upgraded the fuel pump when they upgraded all these other parts for the injectors and all that, but that's not a problem to swap out the fuel pumps if I got to. We'll get there when we get there. For now, we should be straight. I gotta, let me get y'all right. What else I gotta do? Really, everything nice and neat. Oh, one other difference. The brake booster is actually electric on this car. So the other brake booster, you can actually see, did I leave the hose on here? Okay, yeah, so this is the hose right here. This hose right here is actually what's going to the brake booster. Let me know if I'm losing y'all, man, because it's really just an informational, like, you gotta be a car guru type of guy to be like deep off into this video. Cause I'm just letting y'all know what's up. I haven't dropped no real videos just strictly on this. But you know how you plug and play into the brake booster? This is what you normally plug into your regular brake booster. But like I say, it's all electric. This damn brake booster got a computer on it. So 2023, they did some differences. They changed some things up. Y'all see this motor loose. We still got play. So when it's time to actually bolt the transmission up, we're not gonna have no hard time. It's gonna be nice and neat. Shit, I don't see no hiccups. The transmission is literally the same exact size. They both the same size, and everything is the same except this one has a cooler on it. But that cooler gotta stay with that transmission. So
How long did it take to put
it only took like 30 minutes to put the engine in. As far as just putting it in the car, it only took like 30, 40 minutes to get it in. But it was some things, like I say, as far as getting the differential, it took a whole day just getting the differential right because it was only one way it can go. So we had to end up lifting the motor back up and sliding some things using Himothy Neutron and getting everything right. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. Any other questions, man, y'all got on this build, man, y'all feel free to hit me up in the comment section below. I just wanted to give y'all an update on the Jeep Wagoner. You know what I'm saying? We making history. This the first Grand Wagoner ever to, you know what I'm saying, be HellCat swap. And it's that luxury joint too, so y'all already know, man. Got all the ooze in the eyes. Need to be cleaned out a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Got all the ooze in the eyes. Everything how it's supposed to be, nice and neat with the TVs. Y'all seen the other video when I first dropped it, so you know, got the refrigerators in there. Man, it's gonna go crazy, man. So y'all just stay tuned. We're gonna be working, man. We almost there. Once I get this transmission in, I'll be able to I basically be able to go and put the whole front end back on, and we'll go from there. So right now, boys is finna just keep on grinding, get this wire harness stuff out the way, cause it's going to like other stuff. like for the bumper and stuff like that. And I got the battery cable wires. We got some work to do, man. I'm not, me personally, I don't have to do the wiring on this car, so that's a blessing. Because this is the wiring for the fuse box, but this plug don't fit this fuse box. So I'm fortunate enough to not be the one having to do that. I'm cool, I'm not tripping. That's cool. This plug is different. So the guy got his work cut out for him as far as the wiring. It might take a while, might not, as long as he know what he doing. Cause this is the plug for the computer, but this is the one that's for the car. But this is the one that's for, you know what I'm saying, the motor. So there's differences in there. So we gotta figure out how he gonna do that, and we're gonna go from there. So my job here is almost done. Once I get this transmission in, man, that's over with for me. And best believe he said he gonna bring the car back when it's over with, and we're gonna do a video. But before I let it leave, we're gonna get 2 or 3 more videos out on this. But for now, make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all made it this far. We're doing some world first things right here at the SSG compound. The Jeep Wagoner finna be out soon. HellCat SRT style. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all.